Hi Capricorn, thank you for joining me here. This is gonna be your monthly reading for whenever you watch it, okay? And just so you know, this is in-depth reading. I'm gonna be focusing on solely on your energy, and it's gonna go longer, quite deep. Kind of, I'm gonna go, figuring out different layers of the situation. If you like to, I don't know, if you're into relationship or love specifically, please browse my channel. There is like those kind of readings as well, just so you know. All right, okay, without any further delay, let's get the major energy. Let's see the major energy that gonna come to you, or you are already feeling it. I only take jumpers and then this one is only 22 cards. The major arcana is so hard. I need to change my room, but I'm like, cannot really do it. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle two more time, and if it doesn't, okay, here we go. Judgment. Who got the judgment? Someone else also got the judgment. I don't remember. Maybe Scorpio, I don't know. Okay, let's get some animal spirit. Like with the judgment, I don't know, the energy I'm getting for you is like, I feel like you just realizing something which has been given to you. You are familiar with this aspect of the situation, but all of a sudden you are seeing it in such a way, and it feels like that this is the way it should be. Does that make sense? It's like, just imagine in your living room, maybe there is a chair somewhere in the corner, and you know it's there, but it never really announced its existence. And then one day, you really see that chair, even though it was there all the time. You know it existed, but you never really saw it. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, you never really felt that you are looking at it and seeing it. You know what I mean? I really feel like something like that. Something, maybe it could be in your relationship, it could be any area of your life, but I feel like that kind of energy of seeing it for the first time, even though it was there all along, but now you're seeing it, and it feels, and whatever you see and however you feel from that viewing, it feels right. Okay, I don't know, that's the energy I'm getting, and it feels, almost like, thank God. It just makes sense. What is this, Capricorn? Okay, let's see. Okay, we got shark and we got frog in reverse. Yeah, shark, something. Yeah, something which was like somewhere buried, but you were aware of that, and now you see it, and you see it what it is. Both of them are water. This is also water, scorpionic, so lot of water element here. I'm feeling like all of a sudden you are kind of visiting a memory lane, and this did not happen consciously. It's just something, maybe something, some old gift or something, some kind of something, or some incident, some words triggered that memory, and it has been, that you have that memory, and every time before you went to that memory lane it only caused you pain, but now this time you are confronting this, not even confronting willingly, but getting confronted by this memory lane, and you realize that you already healed from it. Now you're looking at all, like maybe some kind of unsettling thing that happened in that memory, or in that, whatever that coming to you right now, but you are looking at that dark, what caused you pain in past, you are looking at it without crying, without feeling hurt, and you realize that you healed from that thing, and you feel very, it's like almost like thanking God, like thank God, like I said, like thank God, because you wanted that healing to be taken place like yesterday. But every time you went there before, you felt hurt, even though you felt that you healed from it, but you felt hurt. But now something happened, and again you are confronting with this memory or this past situation or something. Is like a place of nostalgia, place, some space that you go, and you realize that you healed from it. Oh my god, how beautiful is that? And you feel very, very thankful to the universe that it finally taken place. Wow, this is very interesting energy, Capricorn. I'm like extremely intrigued by it. Okay, let's get some oracle cards. I'm also looking at the shark. Usually that shark gives me a certain kind of restrictive effect, but today I'm looking at it, it almost feels like a plastic. I really feel like that you thought that it would be something again gonna cause you trauma, but now you realize that you healed from it, and those things that used to hurt me, it almost feel like just there. It's not giving you any kind of effect that you used to get. You know what I'm aha. Okay. Look at this abracadabra. Yeah, it feels like magic. Now you feel like all of a sudden you feel maybe this thing unconsciously or maybe partially consciously was a pulling back force in your life. But now you realize accidentally you bump into this memory lane, and you realized fearfully when you went in, you thought, oh my god, it's gonna be the same. I'm gonna be, even though you have a hope of healing, but now this time it really happened. You healed from it, and you feel like it's like almost like a magic. You feel like all of a sudden, the sense of you are like imagining yourself this enormous personality who can do a lot of stuff that before maybe this memory somehow kind of pulled you back, but now you feel this invincible force within you, and it feels almost like a magic to you. And you like, whosoever you believe in, universe, God, divine, parents, friends, lover, whosoever you believe in, yourself, you are like so thankful and rejoicing, and you are feeling this growth in you, as if like something massive, something beautiful is kind of sprouting inside you, and you feel that your physical energy is just going larger and larger, and you feel like you can almost can see, touch the sky, touch the like start touch the galaxy, like that kind of thing, but not in a cheesy way. You know what I mean? It feels that the different distance from sky and you kind of almost suddenly shrunken, because you feel so enormous within yourself, but not in an egotistical way, but in a very magical way. I hope I'm communicating it, articulating it quite, I don't know. This is exactly what I'm feeling, Capricorn, and I'm so happy for you. This energy is very, very, is giving me joy. And joy and happiness, those things are not very easy word for me to pronounce. So when I say it, I really feel it. Okay, let's get deep into this. What's going on in Capricorn's Wonderland? Very positive Wonderland. Very nice Wonderland. We need to go to Wonderland often. Four of Cups. Okay, I'm gonna get four of them. Six of Wands. Okay. Seven of Pentacles. One more. Okay, I'm gonna take this. Three of Pentacles. Okay. So Capricorn, I know that you're gonna feel good. I just don't, I just got this energy that this one gonna really make you feel very confident. Look at this abracadabra, this magical power. Underneath, we got Seven of Pentacles and Three of Pentacles, which is all about this almost finding your jam, what you're good at, what you want to do, and kind of focusing on that, because right now you are not distracted by this. I think this, okay, if you're connecting with this, so this has been something that it has always there in your life. Maybe it's there like last, I don't know, years, it feels like something that, because shark is very deep, it's like almost there, almost it became a layer of your foundation, and which all the time you went there, it caused a sense of pain and sense of longing, or not in a very negative way, kind of lack way. But now these things, you have healed from it, it does not affect you the way it used to. All of a sudden you are finding yourself with the abracadabra and the Six of Wands. I really feel like you are finding yourself almost like, now you can, almost like, I don't know, almost like almost like you kind of found yourself, and it's like now you can focus on what you are good at. Maybe before, even though you wanted to focus on your work, but somehow it felt that even though you worked day after day, night after night, but it did not feel like that your heart and soul is there, because some part of it was captured by this memory or this incident. But now this has been lifted. Now you feel like you can embody yourself completely, and you feel very confident about it and very joyful, and you are focusing on that part of you which can build, which can do real tangible things in the world. And those works gonna be representation of who you are, extension of who you are. Before this, you worked, you longed for that work, you longed for that, what will define you, because you believe that your work define you. That doesn't mean, like whatever you put in the world, whatever you put your heart and soul in and create and build, that is reflection of yourself. But now you feel so confident, you feel like almost you got yourself back without any kind of something lingering underneath. It feels very fresh, it feels very whole, you know what I mean? And now you can focus completely into your desire, into your ambition, it could be in a project way, or it could be even love, or whatever you feel is your focus in your life. Everybody has a different focus in a different time. Whatever is your focus that you wanted to make a focus, now you can do completely, like now you can immerse yourself completely and really build from it. And Four of Cups, I'm really getting that I don't know, for some reason I feel like with the Four of Cups you realize that maybe this opportunity came before to really confront it, but before you thought that if you confront it, it's gonna create this kind of sense of lack, tragedy, heartbreak, confusion, abandonment. So you did not really take that, but universe was giving you hints for quite a long, because universe wanted to tell you that, hey, don't worry about it, don't worry about this deep dark shark anymore, because you healed from it. But you never now, because now is these things kind of, you don't have to, it's not that you do not make a choice, it's kind of accidentally bumped into it, something triggered that memory, and you realize that you healed. And you also realize that it has been poking you for quite a long time to tell you that how much you are over it, so that you can focus on your actual goal, but you did not listen before, and you realize that. This is very interesting. Oh my god. Ooh, I am enjoying it thoroughly. I don't know, I always get attracted to this spellcaster when I do this reading, like this kind of reading. Okay, let's get Six of Cups. I'm not gonna take that because it did not feel like, but I'm gonna take in account that. World. It's all power. I'm feeling so power. And I don't know, for some reason I'm feeling very feminine power. You could be male or female, but I feel like very feminine power with the Six of Wands and the World. You feel like you can do it. That's kind of strength, almost like this, 50s ad, for the feminist group, like this muscle and kiss, and we can do it or something like that, they tattooed. Almost like I'm getting that, this power. All of a sudden you feel like now you can completely do what you want to do for so long, which will establish yourself into the world. And you feel like that you feel so powerful with the world. You feel like you have all the tools. Maybe that's why the magician kind of showed up. But you are not taking this masculine power. I feel like you are getting into more into feminine power, like believing in yourself rather than other, like how others gonna validate you as a self in order to believe in yourself. You know what I mean by that? It's like you are getting that power from within. It's like this abracadabra, you are feeling this like the energy is like so powerful. You feel almost like you are getting bigger. It's like Alice in Wonderland. If you have read this novel, her, like the size and dimension, how it expands based on your state of mind, based on how you feel about yourself. I really feel like that. You are feeling so internal, such a beautiful power. You feel like you have everything now that you can bring it life through your work. Yeah. And with the Six of Cups, I'm getting that. I'm sorry, I'm a little scattered here, but I feel like that's the way it's supposed to be, because you are getting all of a sudden this sudden revelation. So everything is all of a sudden clicking. Before it was not clicking, because before it was like you are afraid of going there. So you always kind of resist everything that even can provoke to go there. But it's nothing there. It's all healed. You healed from it. It's just a fear that kept you from it. And this, and I feel like Six of Cups, you feel very not you feel, I feel like there is a lot of love coming up. Love, not like not necessarily, I don't like to differentiate all these different kind of loves, but I really feel that there is a love of support, like, oh, almost like a belonging kind of love that you feel for someone who tried to tell you all this time that, hey, Capricorn, you are healed, but you never really, but now you realize that it has been telling you for so long to go there, confront it, and now after you know this thing has gone, you realize that how much love and tenderness you hold for that person who has been telling you this, that Capricorn, you have, this is your goal, you have 6 of Wands, this is you, world is you, why are you still carrying this weight of this shark? It has been trying to tell you, this person or whatever, trying to tell you that, and now you realize that this is actually what they have been telling you, and now you feel all of a sudden your heart opens and you really feel that how much love you hold for this person. It's almost like very, they give you a sense of comfort, they give you a sense of belonging, they give you that as if that you could be who you are with them without being shamed, ashamed, like feeling anything but yourself, and you feel very tender love for them, and you realizing that, oof, this is like so many things going on, Capricorn, like you are figuring out, like you are really realizing that now you have all the tools and energy to do what you really want to do in your life, which can define yourself. At the same time, you're feeling that love for some person that you never felt, could not feel before because of this shark. Okay, I hope it makes sense. Okay. Five of Wands. Okay. Okay, this is what you are working on then. Okay. And the Four of Pentacles. Okay, 3 to 4, 3, 4, 8. We got 6 of Wands to 5 of Wands. That is okay. So now when I said that you are working on that how you yourself was diverged within yourself. One part wants to do this, another part wants to do that, another part, it's like all fragmented. You see that this card is really, like everybody now, you all of them, their eyes are blindfolded, they cannot see what they're hitting. But now you are like standing a little away, and you are not wearing this eye, like your eyes are open, and now you're seeing it in a clear view that you want to hit this, but there are multiple, you within you before could not make it happen because you are conflicted, you have this memory, that memory caused all sorts of negative repercussion, which did not really let you focus on yourself in a completely way, so that you can see clearly, so that you know where you knew what is your aim, you knew that you want to do something with your work or in a relationship, whichever you think is your focus, you know that what's your focus. It's not that you did not know what was your focus, but you couldn't focus it before. But now now your eye, now you can see. I feel like now you're focusing, you're working on to bring this different segment of you together so that you can build something. 3 to 4, you are moving, like you want to build something, bringing all this different talent. Maybe, well, let's say you have multiple talents. Maybe you can, you can draw, you can paint, you can sing, you can write, you can act, you can like all these things. Before it was like, okay, you are like giving energy to little bit of writing, little bit of dancing, little bit of singing, but now you're realizing that you have all the tools, and now you're realizing your focus. Now what you are trying to do with 3 or 4 pentacles, you are trying to bring all these talents that you already have together so that you can build this one thing encompassing this world. You are building something, you want to build something which, you want to make an art piece or something. I'm just giving you a random example, okay? Please take the meaning of it. It could be your life. You are bringing all these different things which felt fragmented before. Now you're bringing it together and you are understanding that all these things have value, and you can put it together to make something which gonna be much more significant because it's not fragmented. And while you are having all this understanding, while you are working on it, this understanding yourself, realizing yourself completely, embracing yourself completely, because now this dark memory lane which always haunted you all your life, it's gone. It does not haunt you anymore. And you realize you also have very tender love for someone who has been guiding you in a kind of way to realize this potential, realize this truth that you already hold, and you realize that. Okay, I'm gonna stop it here. I can go for another hour or so, but I'm gonna stop it here. Hope you get something out of it. Thank you.